that I know full well what I did and what I said, and I said it for a reason. Like, I didn't just say things just for the sake of saying them. I said them because either A, I wanted to say them, or B, they needed to be said.
Right.
But people don't appreciate honesty these days.
Mhm.
Like,
it's one of those things where I just.
And the funny thing is you can say something and I can say the same thing, but people point the finger at me and not you, because I've noticed that. Like, we'd be sitting there, like, you know how there was one time we were talking to Minnie, and it's like, we were both going after him because he was saying some stupid shit, but I was the only one that got brought into it. Like, oh, you know, the other day, fucking Unbreakable was talking shit to me again.
Yeah, and that's what I don't understand. Like, for example, I'm not gonna say any names, but people in IC, people in IC would be like Ego King and all this other stuff, but they don't mention me. But I have probably just as big of an ego, if not even bigger. Like, it's just funny.
I mean, I'd say we're pretty even, but it's like the fact that what the hell?
They call you Ego King, but not me. That's what I.
Realistically, my ego's not even that big because I don't go around. Okay, I don't consider ego to be like saying you're the best. If you've proven it, that's not ego. That's just fact. Like, let's be fucking honest.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, you and I go around saying that we're the best in IC. That's not ego. That's because we've proven it.
Right.
If I was to sit there and say that I'm better than, fuck, I don't know. If I was to sit there and say that, oh, my life's so much better than yours, and this, that, and the other, that would be ego. Me saying I'm just a better person than you. But I've never once said that to anyone, because I know that I'm a pretty good dude, but I mean, only to select people. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I have no filter. Well, okay, no, let me rephrase that. I have a filter, I just choose not to use it.
And that's why a lot of people don't like you.
Whatever happened to honesty is the best policy, though. Like, really.
So the truth hurts for some people. They don't want to hear it.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, it's gotten to the point where I don't even have to say anything.
Right.
Like, I can just be in the chat and be like, hey, what's up? People are like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
And it's like, alright, if you're fucking salty, good for you, but you know what? Oh my god, why is everybody here? I'm literally near.
I'm not near anybody.
I'm near. There's 5 of us in one spot. But anyway, as far as IC goes, and it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm not at fault, because you know what? And I know that it's completely my fault, and 100% my fault. I'll fucking, and I've said that how many times, because it's not like this is the first time this has happened. And I don't play the victim card. I know that I'm an asshole, and I know I can change, but I don't. And you know why I don't? Because I don't feel the need to. Because, like I said, I'm nice to the people that I think deserve it. Someone like Minnie, who's two-faced as fuck, no one ever mentions that. No one ever mentions that. Or someone like DJ, who's condescending as fuck, no one mentions that. But that's because DJ's smart enough to mask it with this fucking false sense of kindness. At least he's smart enough to do that. But it's like, you know what? Don't come at me because I'm the easy target, because I'm obviously an asshole. Because I just choose not to hide it.
Yeah, Sean, if you're in here, or whoever's in here, the stream, like, I got an error in the app, so it cut the stream off.
What about John?
Restart it.
What about John, Brian? This isn't about John. This is like, he's not even like remotely involved in this conversation. Oh my god, who just let Jason me, you fucking asshole? But anyway, it's a matter of like, it's to the point, and I know exactly what happened. If I went in there and I was happy and I was chipper and I was nice to everyone, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter one bit, because they would still like,
reputation.
I'm just asking. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Brian. Yeah, it would still be like, oh, fuck that guy. Just because, of what, I've said and done in the past. Which, I mean, I'm fine with it. If you want to fucking label me with anything you want, I really don't care. But it's, at least have something to back it up with. That's all I ask.
Right.
If you're gonna sit there and say, I've never done anything for IC, at least know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I hate when people say that, because you helped me make the website. Like, you helped me, you helped train tracks, debug, and...
Yeah, look at tracks. Fucking, I beat him in 1:50.
Yeah.
And, he didn't hit one single move. After I trained him, he was actually keeping, like, he actually won a triple threat. We didn't go easy on him between him, me, and Cam. It's not like we went easy on him. Well, I think we did a little bit, but, like, we didn't sit there and basically lay down for him. Oh, fucking, who the fuck put a fucking bear trap there? And why did I not notice? There's fucking 3 of them. What am I doing in my life? Yeah, it's like, if you want to call me an asshole, sure, fine, go ahead. I could not care less. But at least have something to back it up with. If you're gonna call me an asshole, you better be the most perfect motherfucker out there. Because at least I can admit I'm an asshole. But can you honestly say that you have not done anything against people, that you have never talked shit, that you've never done anything? Because, and I don't care if you or anyone else agrees with this or not, it's them that starts the shit. I just finish it, but yet I'm the asshole. Because people come at me, and perfect example, Minnie. Perfect example. Comes at me all the time, and I finish it. He's the one that starts the shit, but yet I'm still the bad guy.
Right.
That's why I put that in my profile bio.
Speaking of Minnie, you were there. I was on another account in a group chat for a different league, and
was that
he
said, the one that was in my league?
No,
different.
but I took a screenshot of Minnie saying in a thing he won, like, he won like 2 IC titles, he won this title and that title, and I sent a screenshot to him and I said, you only won 1 title in IC, and he said, yeah, I know, or okay, or something like that.
And it was, I literally handed it to him. That's another thing. People say
that shows you right there.
Anyone I see, people say I don't do anything for anyone I see. I literally handed Minnie a world title.
Yeah, I mean that
like,
doesn't
he
really
would
help.
not have gotten in that match.
That doesn't really help IC though. That just helps him.
No, but it helped him. Like, I literally made the kid's career.
Right,
I've never done anything.
I got
for
insta
anyone.
kill.
Cool. Fantastic.
Yep.
Like that. Like, if I went back to IC, yeah, would I try to make an effort to be a little nicer? Probably. Just based on the fact that I don't feel like going through this back and forth, oh, you're fired, you're hired again, you're fired, you're hired again. Because let's be honest, you're never really going to fire me. Because you know, out of everyone, I'm going to be the one showing up every single time.
And I had a conversation with a few people from IC a couple days ago, and I literally said, like, they said, oh, they're going to leave IC if I hire you or Tenma, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, why? Because if I hire him, he's gonna have way better matches than more than half the people here. And it's like, I want to do his best for IC, and if you're not willing to do that, then
well, I mean, it
why
depends
are you
who said that. Cause let me guess. I'm guessing Minnie was in there somewhere.
No, he wasn't.
I'm guessing it was probably DJ or Killer, but I mean, neither of those two people fucking matter. So let's be honest.
No, I'm not hiring Tenma, Sean. I'm just saying, like, they said they'll leave if I hired Tenma or Unbreakable. I was just making a reference to something that they said.
I'd let go of the fucking tree. Damn it.
Bring a gun.
But you know what? It's like, and I dealt with the same thing in my old league. I had someone that was basically like that. That people said, "Oh, if you hire him, you're leaving." And I said to him, like, you know what? He's good at the fucking game. He knows what he's doing, and you're trash. So who would I take?
Right.
I literally said to him, I said, you've done nothing here. You are a nobody. So don't you go and dare go making fucking demands.
And look, as far as DJ is concerned, like, yeah, he's a great friend for me and everything, and I appreciate everything that he
But
helps me with.
I could do what he does 10 times better.
I appreciate what he helps me with. He helps me like with decisions about IC, with logos, with the website, and all this other stuff. I appreciate him, but as far as not wanting Carnage, I see what your reasons may be because of like what he says and stuff like that. But as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't matter as long as he puts on good performances in the ring, in the shows.
And you agree with me on 95% of the stuff I say anyway. Right?
About what?
Just in general. Because you know that when push comes to shove, I'm gonna be the one that has the balls to step up and say
Yeah, I
something.
mean, experiences that I've had, like, with you, and then me and you trying to join other leagues, and the whole tag team thing and all this stuff, like, everything that I've experienced with you, at least 90% I agree with, like,
Oh, Jesus.
your side, you know what I mean, but, like, that one league, what was it called, that
Jakey guy was in
yeah,
there?
Jakey.
Oh, God, I tried to
Minster, he was the leader of that league. Man,
Yeah.
I didn't even, you know, the league was okay
The league
at
itself
first.
is fine.
At first, yeah. But the members,
That's
Vincer
another
Minster,
story,
Vincer
yeah.
Minster, if you're watching this right now, and
If you ever watch it.
and you might, but
Sake.
if you watch this video, you need to fire Jakey, you need to fire Tyler Axel, you need to fire any other childish person that you have on your roster.
I mean, that's not
gonna help
helping
you
his
with
league at all.
that's gonna help your league if you get rid of all these people. I promise you that.
Well, I mean, I think with the whole Jakey thing, that's the same scenario with you and I, to where I think Jakey is a good friend of his.
Right.
But, like, honestly, like I said, you're never really gonna fire him, because you, like I said, you know that if, out of anyone, that I'm gonna be there for the league. Because I've proven it time and time again. When you needed help, I've helped you.
Right, and
When you
you
went there and
even
said-
you even offered help
wasn't even-
in the clan
Yeah, I
battle.
wasn't even in the league, and I said to you, like, I'll help you in the clan battle. And I wasn't even in IC at the time.
Right.
Like, I told you I'd be a GM.
Like
and I
a lot of
would've
stuff
been
that
a
happens
GM.
behind like closed doors, behind the scenes and stuff. It's like people don't hear about it, and then they just like assume other things.
Yeah.
It's like you help debug
I
and
need
track.
to start, like, recording all this shit, because...
yeah.
Because, I mean, if you really think about it, I've probably done more good than harm. Because
Yeah.
realistically, what harm have I really done to IC?
Not much, if any, to be honest. I mean, people don't like hearing the truth, and they don't like hearing somebody like badmouth them and whatnot. But you gotta get over it. Like,
Yeah.
if that's
Like-
what's gonna like keep you from joining a league because somebody said something bad about you, like honestly, you shouldn't be on PlayStation 4. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't have Wi-Fi. You shouldn't be talking to people online because you don't know what they're gonna
kill
say.
yourself, like, let's be honest.
You don't know what they're gonna say.
Yeah, people are just gonna talk shit about you everywhere. Like, you know what? It'd be different if I came in and I said that if I talk shit to people and I couldn't, and if people talk shit to me, I got all defensive. But I don't. I take it. And you know why I take it? Because I know how to take it. And I know that if I'm gonna talk shit to other people, I better be prepared to take it myself. And I do.
Right.
And you know I do, because I've sat there and I've listened to people.
Right.
I don't cut people off when they're trying to make points. Like, when people sit there and talk about, and like, for example, Minnie, as much as I don't want to listen to him, he sits there and he talks and he brings up stuff and I listen. Why? Because I know if I'm gonna say something, I better fucking listen to what he says.
Right.
I've at least got some fucking common sense to know that. It's like, I'm not fucking stupid. I know what I say what I say intentionally, and I know what's gonna happen when I say it.
Right. And another thing I'm going to talk about, when people, like new people that join IC, as soon as they look at, like the website and stuff.
Chat.
No, like the website, and they look at the champions, like the greatest champions and whatever, like top champions, and they see Drake Walker 28 time, and they see I'm the leader. So many assumptions are made. It's not even funny. They're like, oh, you just hand yourself this, you hand yourself that.
If they haven't run a league, they don't know.
Right. Like, If you go on the IC channel, go on my channel, go back to the IC videos, and you will see every single championship win that is recorded. Okay, not every championship win is recorded because I didn't start recording until PS4. Right?
Hang on. Perfect example. RSC. When I was in, I put myself in the main title picture, and someone questioned me about it. I said, well, tell you what. You tell me who else has won 99% of their matches, only lost once, and I will take myself out of that match, and I will put someone else in there who deserves it. So I said, you tell me who else has won their matches, who else really deserves to be in the title picture.
Exactly.
And they couldn't tell me anybody. So
because that's what gets me, because if the leader of a league is like that good at the game, people just assume that, oh, they're not that good, they're the leader, they're just handing it to themselves. No, we're that good. That's just face back.
Yeah. I mean, majority of the time, the leader is the best one in the league, majority of the time, because the people that make leagues are the ones that have played the league for a while and know what they're doing.
Right. I can't say that about Boss.
You, me. Well, yeah, Boss. No, that's a special. Okay, well, I meant, but that's a fucking special occasion.
That's a discussion for another time, huh? No, let's talk about it right now. Actually, Boss. So, for those of you that don't know, Boss CEO 319. He's on PSN. That's his PSN. You should message him and tell him what's up. But basically, what happened is behind closed doors, right? He joined IC. And he was acting like he was so stupid, he didn't know how to play the game, and this and that, and talked so much trash, and then got destroyed, and, you know, this, that, and the other thing. But the thing is, he tried to steal my members, and then make it seem like as if he didn't. So basically, he's a liar. And that's not the only thing he did, but that's the main thing that most people know. But yeah, and then after that, I confronted him about it. Right? He blocks me, he deletes me, all this other stuff. And then Minnie, that we were talking about earlier, he's in the party, and he gets on the phone. He gets on the phone or whatever, and he's calling Boss. Boss answers the phone. He says something to Boss about.
I think I was in the party for this too.
Yeah, he said something in the party about, hey, you want to talk to Scorp? He wants to talk to you, and he avoided it so much. And
I remember that.
But my thing is, if you're gonna lie and do something like that, how much of a coward do you have to be, like, to not man up and say like you did it? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
It's one of those things where, hell, anyone in the IC roster is watching this on my stream, Scorp stream. You want to come at me and ask for an apology? If I feel like I said something to you that I shouldn't have and that wasn't deserved, I'll fully apologize to you. Like, I've said shit to Scorp that I feel that what I shouldn't have said to him because it just wasn't accurate, and I was just, pissed off at the time.
Right.
And I told him that. But majority of the time, like I said, it's not like I don't think about what I'm saying. Trust me, I do. And I know what's gonna happen. So that's why I say it. If you're gonna come at me, telling me in the IC chat there, people can be saying, "Oh, fucking, you're eating." You have no life. You spend every day on fucking WWE.
I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah. It's like, okay, buddy, come and tell me. And I say, I'm like, I'll give you Facebook, I'll give you whatever. You can look at what I've been doing recently. I mean, a lot of people know I'm getting my own house. I just came back from Orlando, Florida. Like I said, I'm getting my own house next week. I got a job. Like, I'm trying to look for a newer job, hopefully. I'm on a pro COD team. Like, you're trying to tell me that I have time to be on WWE? Like, I don't even have WWE installed. I literally uninstalled it like yesterday or today because I'm just waiting for the new game and I don't really play anymore. Like, it's installed. So, just sit there and tell me that I have a life when I'm seeing that, it's just wrong. Like, and then people come at me saying, "Oh, well, your ego gets it." Okay.
What?
Did I go undefeated in IC?
Yeah.
Did I win the IC title in my third match? Yes. Who beat me in IC? Nobody. Who even came close to beating me? One person. One person came close to beating
Alright, I'm
me
back.
in IC. Yeah. One single person came close to beating me in IC. And it's the fucking guy in the stream with me. Other than that, wasn't even close. So, to come at me saying that I have a fucking ego, it's just honestly ridiculous. Because I don't go there, I don't sit there saying I'm better than you without, because I'll sit there, I'm not gonna say I'm better than you before I face you. And that's why I say to everybody, and you can say that as an ego, but I say to everyone, I said one match proves nothing. If I can beat you on a consistent basis, that means I'm better. If you can beat me consistently, that means you're better. And that's why I say to everyone, I said, okay, you want to do a match? How about we'll do 3, 4, 5 matches to see who really is better?
Yeah, Sean, did you like it?
Oh, Jesus.
No, I muted the mic, but I guess it doesn't mute it on the stream. It's cool.
Usually it does for me. But I always say to people that one, and you've heard me say it before too, Scorp, one match proves nothing.
Right.
Like who's to say that I go online and I beat someone? Who's to say I didn't get lucky? Who's to say that next game that guy's gonna fucking squash
I have a perfect example. That Jakey guy, he destroyed you for like most of that match. But when does that happen?
Yeah.
Never.
And who ended up winning that match?
So that's like saying all of your other matches, they don't count because you got destroyed that match.
Yeah. And he sits there, he's like, oh, you're a jobber, you're this, that. I mean, I already beat you, so, you know, like, and then he faced me one time VC and goes, oh, you know, GG, no re. Those are the people I hate. So it's like, okay, you're just pathetic. Like, anyone who thinks I have a fucking ego really needs to get their head checked, and they need to meet this fucking guy.
I know, right?
Because I'm a fucking saint compared to this kid.
Yeah.
And I say that to people, it's just like, you know what? I'm not even bad. Like, let's be fucking honest for a second. Yeah, I'll sit there and say you're a jobber because you're a fucking jobber. I'll sit there and say that you don't deserve to be in the title picture because you don't deserve to be in the title picture. But you could go toe-to-toe with this guy, and then he can beat you just off, like, it was like 100% even. He'll just be like, oh, you're a jobber.
Yeah, and then the one time that he did get beat, it was an elimination chamber, and you can tell him about that one.
Oh my god, oh my god. So what had happened was, he was saying, oh, it wasn't a one-on-one. I mean, no one else attacked him. We just
one time by accident, and then he like flips out.
Yeah. Goes attacks him once, he flips out. Then goes attacks me, which he never brought up. He ignored that fact. He literally put his mic down his throat, saying, you didn't beat me, you didn't beat me.
Yeah.
Like, he could not have deep-throated his mic anymore. Like, my god. But it's the fact that, like I said, anyone I see wants to come at me and bring me facts as to why I shouldn't be in IC, or as to why I'm not good at the game, or as to why this, that, or the other, I'm happy to listen to it. And that's what people don't understand. You want to come at me saying this stuff, I'll be happy to listen to you. But if you're just spewing bullshit, I'm not going to listen, because it's not worth listening to. At least when I say stuff, I make sure I have stuff to back it up. Example. Again, we're bringing him up a lot. That's because he's brought up a lot of bullshit. Minnie sits to me and goes, you didn't make my career. I said, oh really? I said to him, who was even talking about you before I brought you into the insane?
Right.
Who was even talking about you before I put you in the title picture? What was your career? You were getting a job night in, night out until I put you in the title picture.
Right.
For those of you that don't know, you can go back in the IC channel and look at the Insane attacks Mini. It was me, Murda, and Cam. It was Cam versus Mini. It was me and Murda on the side. It was literally scripted to where the Insane attacks Mini. championship match becomes a triple threat.
Right.
If you go back and look at that match, because it was not scripted up until I think no, yeah, Cam let him get some shots in, as far as I know, but literally Cam was beating his ass, and then he literally lets Minnie beat him up for a while. Minnie hits a finisher. We run in the ring and attack.
Right.
It was literally scripted, and he was still getting his ass beat. And he wants to sit there and say, "Oh, I did it all on my own." No. And you know something else? This just proves how two-faced he is. Do you remember how in the IC chat, this was after I left, and I have my quote-unquote ways of knowing what goes on in the IC chat. Scorp knows exactly what I'm talking about. So basically, what was going on was Minnie was talking all this shit, saying he didn't make my career, blah, 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 and he was messaging me saying, "Oh, you didn't do anything for me." 5 minutes later, Scorp uploads a video on the IC chat of my character, Cliff Barton, beating up one of Scorp's characters. We were just doing a backstage ball like share play, just kind of fucking around. He uploads that video. Guess what happens? The second that video is uploaded and he sees it, he messages me saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, you know, you did make my career, blah, blah." And it's like, how pathetic is your life?
And there's screenshots to provide all of the proof if anybody wants to see proof.
Oh yeah, I
or
could take
doesn't believe
screenshots of the
what he
fucking
said.
chat, yeah. I could take screenshots of him saying, "Oh, you made my career, you're a legend," you're literally kissing my ass. He literally said,
Yeah.
"Oh, you made my career, you're a legend, you're this, you're that, you're this."
Yeah.
So it's like, and then he comes back to me saying, "Oh, you didn't make my career, you know, you did nothing for IC, you did nothing for me." But I don't, and Scorp, I want you to verify this. When did I ever go in the IC chat saying, "Oh, I helped them make the website, I told people to join, you know, I did this, I did that"? When have I ever said that?
Right.
Because I haven't. Because I don't go in the IC chat bragging about the things I've done. I'm one of the only people that doesn't do that. But my ego is massive. I go in the chat saying that I was undefeated. Fact. I go in the chat saying I fucking squashed tracks. Fact. I go in the IC chat saying I won the title in my third match and in an elimination chamber eliminated 2 people in 4 minutes. Fact.
Right.
Because of the matter that I did it. It's not ego, it's fact. If I, like I said, if I were to sit there and say that no one ever beat me when realistically they have,
Yeah.
that's something else. Holy shit, you were Jason?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even realize. I just looked at your stream and I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, we're exposing everyone. Like, and I'm having fun doing it.
That was probably my worst game as Jason, to be honest with you.
I paid no attention to that game, I'll be honest.
Same.
But, yeah, fucking, what else there? Debug. Didn't he go in the, he went in the chat, and again, someone, I think it was Scorp, sent me screenshots of him saying that, "Oh, you know, Carter's never helped me through training, this, that, and the other." I did, it's just, he didn't fucking listen. I showed him what to do. He just didn't do it.
Right.
So I gave up, because he was a lost cause. Trax literally came to me, like a week after I, trained him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I won matches in this league and this league." He's like, "Oh yeah, thanks man, I really appreciate it." I mean, as much shit as we give Trax, he's a good kid. Like honestly, and trust me, we give him a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But at least he doesn't come back saying, "Oh, you never did this, you never did that." He knows his place.
Yeah.
Debug knows his place. He knows he's not. He knows that he's in the undercard.
It's gonna be interesting January, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. And like Scorp, did I or did I not say to you that before IC started this year, did I or did I not say to you that my objective for Cliff Barton was to build him up as a monster and then put someone over? Did I or did I not?
You did.
Exactly. I said to Scorp, I said, my objective is to beat everyone, just run through everybody. then I'm gonna lose to someone.
You wanted to be the most dominant IC champion.
Exactly. And then I said, I want to run through everyone, make Cliff Barton seem like a big deal, and then I want to put someone over to make them seem like a big deal.
Yeah.
Now that never came to fruition because of certain circumstances. But look at the insane. Look at who I brought in. Murda, he didn't really need it, but I brought him in anyways. Cam, he kind of needed it because he was falling a bit.
Yeah.
I brought in Trax. I didn't have to do that. I literally handpicked the people I brought in, and I brought in Trax for a reason. Because Trax was going to be the Randy Orton of my evolution. He was going to be the up-and-coming star that I wanted him to be. I wanted him to get that better. I brought in Minnie. Which, fair enough, I had my own personal agenda when I brought in Minnie, but still. Like, I can admit to that. That time, I had my own personal agenda. But I was still going to bring him into the insane.
Right.
Because, and you know this for a fact, even before we had our first match, anyone who was in the insane was talked about and was a top star. Just based off my name value alone, and based off Murda's name value and Cam's name value.
Right.
Because the insane was full of champions. And once I brought Trax in, that instantly boosted him. From being a jobber, he went straight to the mid-card, and straight to the upper mid-card.
Yeah.
And then I brought Minnie in, he went straight to the title.
Right.
So no one can sit there and say, I didn't do anything for anybody.
Right.
Because the fact of the matter is, I did more for other people than I did for myself in that league.
Right.
And this is the part that gets me, and this is the part that everyone knows about, but no one acknowledges. I literally vacated the IC title for the better of the league, and you know this for a fact because I said to you, I said, you know what, I'm gonna vacate the title because, and I really wanted to give it to Trax, but you wouldn't let me. I wanted to give it to Trax just to give him a title reign. Again, something I did that no one acknowledges.
Right.
I vacated the title because I told Scorp, like, you know what, the league should have a fighting champion. And after I vacated the title, how long was it before I competed again? Like what, 3-4 months?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm holding a battery and I found the other battery.
All I have is a baseball bat.
Yeah. So I did that, but no one seems to acknowledge that. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm a saint and that I help IC in every single way, because I didn't. I badmouthed IC. I even told someone not to join. Like, someone messaged me one day and was like, hey, should I join this league? And I said no. Because at that time I was still pissed off. I went through my bitter stages, as most people do, and Scorp and I had our falling outs, but... And someone said to me, oh, should I join IC? I said, to be honest, no, you shouldn't. But... that was one time, and I admit to that mistake. Should I have done that? Should I have fucked over Scorp like that? No, that was a scumbag move. I shouldn't have. But I did what I did, and I'll own up to it till the day I die.
Yeah, that's cool, Sean. But the first part's cool. Like, yeah, it's cool that you want to come back and stuff. But let's be honest. You play the game for a few days or a week. You're not going to be a jobber. You're going to probably be in the main event picture again.
3 people watching the stream. How's it going? Fucking... Like, I wouldn't... Like, the whole situation with Ryan. Was I out of line to do that? Yeah, probably. But, I still thought it was the best thing for IC. And by the way, me and this guy are getting in the blue car, so head for the road.
Okay. Jason's here at the lodge.
Yeah. I did a lot of good for IC. I hurt IC in some ways, yes, but I helped it more than I hurt it. And I helped people there more than I hurt them, as much as they wouldn't like to admit it, because I helped Minnie, I helped Trax, I helped Debunk, fuck, I helped Scorp, and it's, like I said, I'll never say that I'm a saint, and that I was the fucking most, what's the word I'm looking for? I was the most, like, loyal person there. Actually, that's a lie. I was one of the most loyal people there. But it's a matter of fact that people don't acknowledge that. Okay, I'm trying to start the car right now. Okay, I got the car started. Where you at?
I'm right in front of you on the road.
Alright, hurry up, because Jason's back there.
No.
Just keep running, keep running. I don't want to run you over. Keep running, keep running, keep running.
Alright, let me get in right now.
Don't run in front of the car. Don't run in front of the car.
Alright, go.
I'm going. I'm sorry, Tommy. But, what else? Is there anything else you can think of? I'm sure there's lots. Like I said, I helped with the website. I helped recruit members.
Yeah. I mean, you have helped the league more than you've hurt it. Have you heard it? Yeah. I mean, there have been arguments started because of people not liking what you said and stuff like that. So technically, yeah, you've heard it in some ways, but not major ways. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, dude, I'm dying, no! Dude, get out the fucking way! Oh my god, there's a guy in the car behind us. Oh, buddy. Get the fuck out the way. But yeah, I've started arguments, and I'll fully admit to that. But in that Ryan scenario, personally, I think I was in the right there. Because nobody wanted him in the league, and hell, people thanked me when I got him out.
Yeah.
People literally said to me, he goes, thank you, I didn't want him in there.
Right.
Like, you know, it's... Okay, Tommy, you really gonna do this to me right now? Hurry the fuck up.
Oh.
This is what I get for helping you, Tommy. 4 people watching, how's it going?
Yeah, I have a topic. Who do you see being
a top star in IC?
Yeah, like in 2K18.
2K18? It really depends, because out of the people that were there before, I do feel like Trax would get there one day. I don't think it would be any day relatively soon.
Rift shots, what's up?
He will be there one day.
Are you shots or are you Rift Mystic or?
Yeah, let me get back to the car.
Yeah, but I could see obviously Ghost. You know, that's an obvious.
Are you in the car?
No, I'm not.
Get in the car, hurry up, hurry up. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, just run up the road, run up the road, run up the road.
I mean, obviously Ghost, he could get, you know, win the title.
Yeah.
I think Cam, I think Cam's career could definitely pick up in 2K18.
Right.
But that's with like a lot of people, not just Cam, but
yeah. I don't see realistically any new top stars.
yeah.
Just because of the fact that they just simply aren't all that good at the game.
Mm-hmm. And there are a few new recruits coming to IC, so I'm interested to see how they fit into the scenario. Oh man.
What the fuck just happened? Oh shit. I think I got your fucking knife.
I got you.
No, I don't. I'm gonna try and start it. I'm pretty much dead anyway. Oh. Just go. Just go. Yes.
Honestly, if Sean comes back, I think he could be.
Like really surprising us.
Yeah. So far Trax is not he's not confirmed yet on the roster though. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're dead, Tommy.
Yeah. Shots. You can join after this game is over.
Here, let me.
Hey, Shots. I have a question for you. You said that you don't want to come back to IC. I just wondered, like, do you have like a reason or?
That little fucker's not on my friends list. Um, yeah, I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, do I want to come back to IC? Yes, because I want to support you and I want to support the league. And one of the better leagues. Is it the best league I've ever been in? No, because I haven't, I've seen my flaws and I've, there's been long conversations about that.
Mm.
But I can't say that because.
Return to mommy.
I don't think I ever really made fun of Shots for being a jobber because he never.
I mean,
shit to me.
I might have we might have like poked fun like here and there as like a joke, but it's nothing to like take seriously.
I don't think I've ever really gone at Shots for being a jobber.
Right.
I don't know. I might have. Like.
All right, you want to back out now?
Oh yeah, we're picking up time, right?
Yeah.
Suggestion of the party, and I'll invite him. For people watching my stream, how you guys doing today? Don't be shy, talk in the chat, like the stream, do whatever you gotta do. Greatly appreciate it no matter what it is. Or if you are just sit there watching, that's cool too. No obligations. Money back guarantee.
Yeah, I mean, there's always gonna be. Alright, Shots. There's always going to be drama, Shots. I don't think it's ever going to change, but definitely the people in the league can definitely try and like control themselves better than what it has been to make there less drama. But as far as like no drama, I don't think it's ever going to be a thing, you know?
Your mic's fucked up. Try unplugging it and plug it back in.
Is it better?
No. You sound like you're in the 80s.
Does it sound like that on my stream?
I'll check. It might. Probably does. I don't know, say something.
Hi, Shots.
Oh no, it doesn't. It's not fucked up in your stream. It's just on the part.
No, okay. Yeah, but so I do not annoy Unbreakable.
Okay, see, that's another misconception. They think that they annoy me just by talking. I realize because of the tone of my voice and because of how I talk that I can get that. But realistically, if you don't say shit, like if you're not gonna, if you come in here, starting shit, then you're gonna annoy the fuck out of me. But realistically, if you annoyed me, I would have kicked you a long time ago. So, I mean, really. Like, when people annoy me,
I think people are getting like the wrong impressions. Like, Shots, nobody's making fun of you for being a jobber. Like, I'm sure if you ask Unbreakable, to train you, yeah, it happened to me too. Yeah, but see right there, that's what starts drama. Like, I hate tracks. Like, saying stuff like that, true. Bringing hate, bringing that kind of stuff is gonna start drama.
And the way I see it, the only reason you would hate someone is if you gave them a reason. Don't give people a reason.
Exactly. Like, I don't think nobody here was saying anything about I hate this person, I hate that person, because I don't hate anybody. I might not like somebody more than somebody else based on, things that they've done and stuff like that, but I'm not going to say I hate them.
Like, yeah, I can't really say that I hate anyone I see. I dislike people.
Okay, but Shots. Okay. There's a difference between drama and just childish behavior, okay? saying stuff like that, that's just childish. And if you get offended by that, you need to work on not getting offended by stuff like that, because
I mean, shots. If you're offended by that, you should honestly, honest to God, and I tell everyone this, you should just fucking reevaluate yourself, because who cares? Like, do you really think that I care when someone comes at me and says shit? No, I don't give a fuck. Like, people nowadays are so worried about what other people say, what other people think. Who really cares?
it's like people say stuff to me and Carnage and everybody else in IC all the time. You think we pay attention to half the stuff they say? No, because we don't care.
With the little beliefs that you and I have been in, especially together, and all the shit people have said, it's like, who gives a fuck? You're a fucking nobody.
Like, do I have things I need to work on as a leader? Yes. Do I have things I need to work on as a person? Of course. Like, I'm not saying that I'm 100% correct all the time either, but I'm not, like, have I started arguments in IC? Of course I have. A lot of arguments in IC are because of me. I'll admit that, but I want to make IC better, and that's why bringing hate and all that stuff is, I'm trying to stop with all this hate and drama.
Scorp, if I was you, honest to God, a really easy way to get rid of all of this, and honest to God, is just to get rid of the chat. I realize what it's good for, but at the end of the day, in my opinion, it does more harm than good. Because I don't see the chat realistically.
Yeah, but look at it this way. Look at it this way. If they wanted to say something to somebody, what?
No, your mic just died.
Oh. If they want to say something to somebody, the only reason that they say it in the chat is just to spread the hate even more. And those people get fired. Those people get suspended. Those people are kicked out. So as far as I'm concerned, the chat helps more than it hurts, because
yeah, the way I see it, a lot of people don't know what fucking private messaging is.
Right. Like, there's literally one reason why they say it in the chat, why they spread hate in the chat, is just to expand it so more people can see it. That's the only reason why. The only reason.
Trust me, if you were to look at my fucking DMs, it's just like argument after argument after argument after argument. So I don't like arguing in the IC chat. If I have something to say to someone, I send it to them in private message.
Exactly. And when people, like, for example, if Shot says something in the chat like, I hate Trax, and then Trax sees that and he'll say something else, and then somebody else will get involved, and then somebody else will get involved, and then somebody else will get involved.
Like here,
like
prime
that's
example, I'll go through my messages.
That's why you just don't say
stuff
like that. The
The
chat's not the problem.
The messages I've sent.
The chat's not the problem. The people are the problem. I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying the people that start the stuff are the problem.
Let's see. I'm looking through my messages right now. And like, I start shit with people all the time because I'm passionate about the game and about the business. And it's like and Scorp knows this for a fact. I cannot fucking stand when people exploit the game or do shit like that.
Yeah.
Because it's a matter of fact that you're just making the game shitty for everyone else, and you're making it unplayable, really.
Right. They have
Like,
nothing better to do.
If I were to spend time going through all my messages on both my accounts, I could see, I message people all the time saying, you're a fucking bitch, uninstall your game, you get fucking cancer or something like that, because I can't fucking stand it.
There's people on my friends list that have joined IC in the past that'll be like two-faced like me, and they'll be like saying one thing to me, like in IC they'll go by the rules and everything, and then I find them in like a public game, and they'll be like spamming.
I'm still listening. I just gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
And they'll be like spamming and cheating and exploiting the game and all these other things. It's like if you're gonna do this, just don't join a league that is like against that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Just people that cheat at the game in general shouldn't even have the game. I've recorded I don't know how many people like exploiting stuff in the game, leg sweep, slingshot spear, all these other things. And the fact that like all these videos are out there and these people don't get banned, these people, like, nothing happens to them. And the leg sweep is still there. The slingshot spear is still there and they can still use this stuff. And the stumps need to be fixed too. Like, when you reverse a stump, there's nothing you can do. When you run into the ring, you sweeped, yes. What does that mean?
I think, yeah, but that's more of an issue of 2K, and it's like, honestly, I don't know how. I don't
No,
think
but it wouldn't be an issue if people didn't abuse it.
Yeah, but like, and the thing is that those are the people that will say to you, "Oh, you're trash." Okay, well, you literally just use an irreversible move for 6 minutes fucking straight, where I can't defend. But I'm trash? Yeah. Good luck.
You did the leg sweep at once. I did. And how many years ago was this? This is like SmackDown versus Raw 2011, like 12. Yeah, everybody's gonna try out like all these moves. I'm not gonna say I've never done any of these moves. But the fact is, I don't do it now, and I don't do it on a consistent basis. Like, when have you honestly seen me do that this year, last year, the year before? I don't.
Literally, I faced someone who's never kicked sick. It was back when you literally could not. And then, like, oh, you're like, yeah, fucking right. And then there's another person. I tweet about this where they literally ran around the ring for a straight hour. Like, I would chase them, they would run. I would chase them, they would run. And then they messaged me, being like, "Oh, sore loser." It's like, you're not even worth my time.
Exactly. That's why I don't respond to those kind of people. And there's a reason, like, I don't get hate messages and stuff like that. Because the people that are ignorant and don't know what they're talking about, those are the people that I block, and then I don't have to worry about them, because they're gonna keep spamming messages over and over. And like, honestly, it's annoying, but it's like, it takes like 2 seconds to block somebody, so it's like you're messaging
I know
me
that I need
for no
to
reason.
like, because I care way too much when people are cheap, and I know I do.
Yeah.
Because I'll go out of my way to fucking message them and find them again and fucking beat the shit out of them. But it's like, you know what? It's one of those things where fucking it shouldn't happen. But it's obviously gonna happen, so I'm not gonna sit here and say that, oh, you know, don't do that, because it's not gonna work. You can't be that guy that expects everyone to play fair.
Right.
So
you're stuck.
Oh.
Where are you at?
Yeah. Well, I'll find it. I'll find his ass.
Well, he's Deborah, so good stealth, I think.
Oh, I know where he's at. I sieged him. Fuck, what else? Like, well, going to that whole IC thing. It's, what pisses me off is when someone looks at me and says to me, fucking, oh, well, you know, you're just here to feed your ego.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm here playing the game. Oh, fuck you, we're laughing. B,
maybe you shouldn't be
Dude,
host.
you're like so fucking hard on me.
Yeah, Shots is
What the
too.
hell?
Shots is lagging too.
Is he?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Wow. Anyway, so it pissed me off when people say, oh, your ego. It's like, I don't have a fucking ego. As much as you think I fucking don't. I don't come on this game to make myself feel good. This game, and fucking beat you just because I'm sitting there like, oh, I'm the best. No. Because I've proven it. And if anyone says otherwise, I just say, you know what?
Why won't you fucking die?
So it's one of those things where, do I want to join SC again? Yes, because I enjoy doing the league stuff.
Right.
But at the same time, it's another thing to where you really want to deal with all the bullshit. And I know that like 90% it's my fault. And I take full responsibility for it. But I sit there and say that I haven't done anything for you, or that I haven't done anything for the roster or the league, because that's just a flat out lie.
Right.
Like and it's like I can't even get the chance to quote unquote reconcile with it at this point, because no matter what I do, people are gonna like still be like, oh, you're an asshole. I could go in to be the fucking nicest guy ever, but people are still gonna be that way.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've said it hundreds of times in this stream. I know what I say, and I say what I say for a reason.
Right.
But will I rejoin IC? One day, yeah. And will it be the same story? More than likely. But I go in there knowing what's going to happen and accepting it, because it's one of those things where I'm not here to please people. Bottom line. Am I one of the best in the world at the league? You're damn right I am. But I don't go around to everyone saying it.
Right.
I say it. Why? Because I feel like I've earned the right to say it.
Alright, do you want to stream a different game now?
Would you have mine?
Maybe Killing Floor? Or a Siege or something? I think Siege would be like more interesting, I guess, to watch. Killing Floor just, you just kill a bunch of like Zeds and stuff.
Well, I'll do either one. It kind of depends on you.
It's up to
Killing Floor
Sean.
would
It's
be
up to
more-
Sean. Would you rather see Killing Floor
Killing
or
Floor-
Siege?
Killing Floor would be more of you and me just talking about stuff like this, like not focusing, and Siege would be more of us focusing on the gameplay, I think.
Right. I mean,
So
which would you rather do? You want to keep talking, or you want to?
I'd rather keep talking about this shit, I'll be honest.
Alright, I'll wait and see what Sean says.
Sean.
Classic Sean.
What do you say?
Don't give
Oh.
yeah.
Alright, do you want to just Killing Floor then? Because firstly, I think these conversations are more interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go on Killing Floor.